What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Weird video. I had literally no intention of filming this video. My cousin is off here. He doesn't want to be on the video, which is fine. He's just going to watch me record like a weirdo. We're actually in North Conway, and we took a quick stop at Walmart earlier. And just, you know, at the end of the day, we have taxes in Maine, not in New Hampshire. I figured I'd get some fishing plastics or whatever, not pay the taxes, stuff I was going to get anyway. But we were in there, and I found this. It's a little Karls Bait and Tackle panfish and trout fishing package, which I thought they only sold either on the Karls website or like at academies. I had no idea they even sold these at Walmart. I've never seen them in Maine. And like I said, I didn't even know they sold them at Walmart. So I grabbed it. I think it was, I don't know, 16 or 17 bucks. You get over around $25 worth of stuff in there. I've never seen one before, so I just thought it would be a fun grab. And side note, the trout video that I filmed in the last video, I actually found out that spot is at least open until the end of November. If not year round. You just can't take any fish out of it. You can fish whenever you want though. So we may actually be able to do a little bit of a slam with this in the next coming weeks, depending on how much I'm out hunting and how much free time I have. But at the end of the day, I thought it would just be a fun little quick video to unbox this for you guys and just show you what's in them. It's not exactly a mystery tackle box. So if anyone's wondering, I got box number 1. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe it's just the different baits, different colors and baits. But if anyone's wondering, if you guys grab one yourselves, just know that I have box 1. Put it up. And it's just a standard mystery tackle box inside, actually, which is kind of fun. I thought it was just going to be a special box, but that's actually kind of genius. They don't have to reprint a new box, you know what I mean? They can just use the same box that they were using beforehand. I missed the unboxings on the channel, so this is actually kind of fun. We've got our little what's inside. We've got our tips and tricks. I'll go back to this if I need names, but I think I'm just going to kind of roll with it. And personally, if I ever do any trout fishing, which I said in the last video I really don't do any sort of trout fishing. It's mostly just I fish inline spinners, and that's pretty much it. I really don't experiment because I don't do it enough. This is all going to be completely new to me, as long as it's not a bunch of inline spinners. It's going to be completely new, which is why I think it would be fun to actually do a little bit of a slam with. And that's going to be the intention, hopefully. I mean, like I say, it depends on how much I'm out hunting and all that. So first, got a little inline spinner. It's a Danielson Elwa spinner. Looks like it's like a chartreuse body with a silver and almost like a green reflective on the blade. It's a 1/8 ounce, which is pretty small, but at the end of the day, I mean, any pan fishing stuff's going to be a lot smaller than any bass stuff. I would show you, but I think the light's going to just reflect. Oh, you know what? That actually looks pretty good. See if I can flip the blade over for you guys. Yeah, there you go. You get a pretty good idea of it. I think the box said it'll come with 5 to... Yeah, right. I've got the box behind me, actually. 5 to 6 baits and about $25 in value for $17. So, you get some value there. Next, we've got... Holy crap, that's actually really pretty. We've got a little crankbait. Crystallized Phenomenon crankbait. It says number 5, a 4 to 7 foot diver. That's really deep, I feel like, for pan fishing. It's also kind of big, I feel like, for pan fishing. That's super pretty. It's got the pink right on the head, the chartreuse kind of on the back, and a white body. It's really pretty. It's got to be pretty attractive for trout and stuff like that. What is this guy doing? Can I help you?
No.
I can't help you? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure? Next, we've got like a big grub minnow almost called the flea fly. You're not okay. You're not okay. I don't know what your deal is, but you're not okay. I didn't realize I was such a comedian, guys. I didn't realize I was so funny. Yo, let me know in the comments, should I become a comedian? Apparently I'm pretty funny. So we got the flea fly go-go minnow. You didn't have to say anything. I didn't even say anything funny. I just said the name of the product. You ready? I'm gonna do it again. The tail that always turns. Holy shit. I'm really funny. It's a 2.5-inch grub minnow. I'm guessing you just put it on a basic jig head. Which I've never really had much luck just basic jig head fishing for trout. I mean, the guy has already said he only catches stuff on inline spinners. Again, it seems kind of big for trout fishing, but at the end of the day, I'm not very experienced. So at the end of the day, this is all experimenting for me. Next, we've got BioBait little balls. Oh, they're like, no, they're like little eggs. Looks like they're stuck together, almost like a plastic, but just a bunch of like balls that are just stuck together. Oh, if I figured for the life of me, if he's as immature as I thought, I figured if I said balls stuck together, you would just die laughing. But on the back, it shows a couple different ways you can rig it. You can just put a couple under a bobber. You can kind of wind them together on the line and make like a big knot on the hook, or you can put them on a jig head and act like a little worm or a grub. That's super different. I've never seen anything like this. I mean, even for a guy that's unexperienced, I've never seen anything like this. Okay, so we got two more, and we got a sticker, of course. So we've got a Great Lakes soft plastic. One thing I really like about any of the mystery tackle boxes, I mean, this is the only one I've ever gotten that's not a bass box, but you get a lot of brands that I've never heard of before, like Great Lakes baits. That's sick. Most of these brands, I think all of these brands I've never heard of. So it's just interesting to kind of go outside your comfort zone, stuff you've never heard of. I want to check these plastics out real quick. All right, so it's like almost like a mix between a grub tail and a ribbon tail with almost a dual tail on the end. I bet that has pretty good action. I feel like any trout place I'm going to fish this time of year has pretty clear water, so the black and blue may be a bit of a turnoff as far as color, but again, I don't know what I'm doing. So definitely something to try out. I'll have to get a couple jig heads. I didn't realize a lot of these were going to be so jig head heavy. I think I have a few, but I know myself well enough to know I'll lose at least two attempting this. River fishing and fishing in close quarters is not my forte. And last, actually, we've got another inline spinner. We've got a Reaction Strike RS spin. It says it dives 4 to 5 feet. Since when do inline spinners dive? So I guess the faster you reel, the blade is designed so that it will actually kind of dive almost like a crankbait would, which is really interesting. I'll show you the bait. It's really hard to see because it's only one hook, but you don't have a treble hook off the back. You just have one single hook, which kind of plays devil's advocate in one way. The trout only has to get one hook into its mouth, so it's easier to hook up, but that treble hook, once they get it in their mouth, really pins them a lot. A lot of the time, that treble hook is really helpful for keeping them pinned. So I'm curious to see how the single hook will do compared to a treble hook. Like I say, it's a pro and a con. But I mean, that is everything in the box. Like I said, this was completely unplanned. We went to Walmart just on a whim. I went into the fishing section, saw it looked interesting, and I just grabbed it on a whim. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I'll be able to do a little bit of a slam on this video. I can't promise anything, much less a completed slam with one fish on each bait. I definitely will never promise that in a million years. I won't even promise when I'm trout fishing that I'll catch something on one of these. But at the end of the day, fishing's no fun if you don't go outside your comfort zone at least once or twice. Other than that, I've got some really big things planned for the channel. It's just the videos that I have planned are really time consuming. Really big plans, it's going to take a while to see them. At the end of the day, it's the videos that I'm working on right now, we may not even see until the spring. It all just depends on how stuff works out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Later.